Welcome back, Money Team. This is Mad Money Shots. And about the college cheese and Madden cheese, as always. That's right. Today, there was a lot of information that came out about the upcoming games in College Football 26 and Madden 26. I'm going to go over all the information in this video, including things like release dates, pre-order bonuses. All that information dropped today, just in time for the NFL Draft. But before I do, as always, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section. If you guys are still playing Madden 25 or College Football 25, you can download any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. Now I'm going to go ahead and get right into this video. EA dropped a trailer today basically surrounding the NFL draft. They had a couple of tidbits of information in this trailer which really didn't show much as far as gameplay. There's none at all. But there were some hints to things like high school potentially being in College Football 26, which was something that was really popular when it comes to a lot of people's requests when College Football 25 came out. A lot of people wanted to start in high school, which was something that I think you could do in previous games. Now, this didn't really answer the question of whether you're just going to have like the commitment ceremony where they put on the hat to the team they're going to go to, or if you're actually going to be playing games in high school. But it leads you to believe that there's going to be some story version where you're starting in high school before you go on to college. So that'll be interesting. It's not too difficult to make up a fake high school for everybody to start in, but that's something that we'll only find out in time. But it looks like there's a potential, or at least they're teasing high school being back in the college football series. And we know this because the associated tagline with this trailer is "from high school to NFL legend" or something like that. So they're basically using that word very strategically to let you know that somehow high school is going to be included in the upcoming College Football 26. There's other rumors out there as well. Things that I've been hearing, like the potential of a fan heat meter, which is going to be something that's really just like about fan feedback. A lot of small stuff, nothing really major, but they're talking about things like message boards reflecting the team's performance, fan polls or simulated tweets that impact the team performance, and fan heat meters based on win streaks or losses to rivals. That could all impact your team. Like I said, none of these things are really revolutionary in any way as far as to the gameplay, which nothing's really come out yet, but these are still interesting rumors that I thought would be interesting to at least bring up. Now, another long-standing rumor has been that they're going to include FCS teams, but there's no timeline on that, so we don't know if it's going to come out in this game or if it could come out in an update midway through the year. We have no idea. But there is, we do know based off of what EA said that they're trying to include a number of FCS programs. We just don't know when it's going to happen. Another thing that was confirmed by the pre-order screen is that you can only pre-order this from Xbox or from PlayStation. So that means that if you're hoping that College Football 26 comes out on PC, that it apparently is not going to, because you can't order the pre-order bundle on PC, at least not now. So for now, it seems like if you were hoping to get this on your computer, you're not going to be able to get that. Now, we also have some release dates for both games. The first game that's going to come out, obviously, is going to be College Football 26. Typically comes out in July. And for this game, it's going to come out on July 10th, which is a Thursday. But if you get one of these MVP pre-order bundles, you get it 3 days early, meaning you would get it on Monday, July 7th. For Madden, it comes out about a month later on August 14th, which is going to be the same day that the preseason starts. That's also a Thursday once again, but you can get this early once again on Monday the 11th. Also, these things have a lot of pre-order bonuses. I'm going to go over that now, including the 3-day early access, which I just mentioned. But you also get, if you order this before April 29th, which I don't necessarily recommend before they put out any information about it. I think that's kind of bold by EA. But if you order this before the end of the draft, essentially, you can get a limited time on the clock pack. I think you get a 99 overall Travis Hunter for your MUT team if you're still playing College Football 25 or Madden 25. You get 4,600 MUT points, which is typical, the same amount you get every single year. Bundle exclusive MUT item. You get an early access solo challenge setup, which is typically like 10 solo challenges that you could do to get a little bit of a head start on your team. Season 1 elite player item, MUT cover athlete elite player item, which we don't know who the cover athlete is going to be yet. Franchise coach ability points, which is interesting. That's probably new. I can't say they've had that in the past. Superstar legendary XP boost, which is another one that doesn't seem. It seems like they're trying to at least include some of the other modes that might be popular. Player card exclusive item. which, like I said, these are all pretty vague. But EA, that's all you get for Madden. Now, when it comes to College Football 26, you get pretty much the same thing. 3-day early access, which we mentioned, 4,600 cut points, bundle exclusive cut item, early access solo challenge, cut top prospect pack, and cut all hands pack. Also, Dynasty coach points and Road to Glory skill points. So, like I said, they're trying to. The only real new things that I see there, other than the names of the packs that you get for the Mutt and Cut, is they're trying to include stuff for your franchise and for your Dynasty. So, if you play an online franchise, are you going to get, like, whoever pre-orders this game at this point, are they going to get ability points towards their franchise, their online franchise coach? I think that's kind of interesting. Little bit of a head start, but realistically, none of this stuff is really game breaking as far as getting a huge head start over other people. But I like that they're at least including these other game modes. Hopefully, they did the same thing when they were developing these games, because ultimately, I feel like, especially things like Superstar mode, typically fall by the wayside when it comes to these other more popular modes. Road to Glory is a little bit different, though. I feel like there's a bigger fan base when it comes to Road to Glory based off of the success of the older games, as college football is really more about Road to Glory and Dynasty than actual Mutt or Cut like they might be in the counterpart Madden. Madden, it seems like it's more about Mutt and franchise, but college football players are a little bit different. So there's that's pretty much all the information that came out. The trailer itself really didn't have any information, which is not surprising. I don't know, but we're at the start of the off season here, so we're going to start seeing stuff ramp up. So I would imagine that more drops will be coming in the coming weeks, based off of the fact that we're only about, since that game's coming out the very beginning of July, we're only about 3 months away from this game dropping, and that might even be closer, because we're almost through the end of April. So we really only got May and June, and then boom, right back into the game. So I would expect more information to be releasing, maybe during the draft, maybe after the draft. But it really depends on how much information they have to release, because if there's not a lot of new features, then you might not hear anything until closer to the game releases, based on the fact that there's not a lot really to report. So at the moment, it seems like there's not a lot to really report. We have heard rumors already, though, that there's going to be coaches in the game, based on the fact that there was some photos released already of the actual photo shoot for the cover. It has a lot of current players, former players, and coaches, letting you know that there will be coaches in the game, in this upcoming game. So if they add coaching and they add high school, those are two pretty big things that a lot of people were asking for, as far as features from previous games, as well as authenticity towards real-life college football. So these things are pretty cool if they do include them. Let me know in the comment section what other things you would like to see included, because there's still time to call your shot to what you think might be included. I would hope that there's, I don't know what's going to be. For me, it's always about gameplay features. I'm not really too concerned about the things that they add, but I would like to see some interesting gameplay features added every single year, just to make the game fun and exciting. But I couldn't even tell you what those things would be, because I was pretty happy with the gameplay features that they added last year. So it's not like there's a lot of need for or room for improvement when it comes to that. I think the real need for room for improvement is to just tighten the screws when it comes to some of the glitches in the game, especially when it comes to like Dynasty and stuff like that, which I think would go a lot further than new features. But that's just me. I feel like this game is going to probably be copy and paste, hopefully with some improvements to the actual modes, which is probably the most important thing when it comes to the success of the game. So I'm going to end the video there, but I did make a previous video about the cover that I talked about, the cover story. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll pop it on the screen. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. My shit out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.